Hi, this is Chris from HITI Software. In this tutorial, we are going to see how to connect your Arduino to HITIBrain. First, connect your Arduino to your computer using a serial connection, so typically using a USB cable. Now, you will need to load a program to your Arduino so that it can communicate with HITIBrain. For that, we are going to use the Arduino toolbar here. Click on Open Sketch and then click on New Sketch. HITIBrain will ask you to select a location where to save the sketch. That way, HITIBrain will remember this location and you will be able to open the sketch later from the same place here. So save this new sketch and name it My Sketch. The sketch opens up in the Arduino IDE. This sketch contains the most important reference code snippets to use with HITIBrain. We start by including the HITICOM library. Then we define a sketch ID. That one is optional, but it is really helpful when you want to identify with a name and a version the program actually running on an Arduino. This is useful when you need to make sure an Arduino board is running the correct program and with the correct version. Here is a counter we are not going to use, so you can comment it out. In the setup function, we start by initializing the HITICOM library and we set the sketch ID defined just before. Then we set pin modes for several pins. Pin 3 has a digital input with internal pull-up. Pin 5 and 6 has PWM output. Pin 8 has a servo output initialized at position 12.8 degrees. And then finally pin 13 has a digital output. This pin is the one connected to a built-in LED on your Arduino board. Notice that for the PWM and servo outputs, we use specific HITICOM functions. Next, in the loop, we use function communicate. This function will handle all the communication with HITIBrain and all the I/O control and monitoring. And well, this is basically all we will need for today. As we don't need the rest of the code inside the loop, please comment it out using /* and //. Now our sketch is ready. Select the COM port of your Arduino and upload the program. Once done, go back to HITIBrain and select the COM port of your Arduino to start communication with your board. The indicator here then goes green. Your board processor and sketch ID are then displayed. In case you selected the wrong COM port, the indicator would turn red instead. Also, if you see an error message here telling you that communication failed, then it is usually because there is a problem inside the Arduino sketch and you will have to review it. This concludes this tutorial about how to connect your Arduino to HITIBrain.